So it actually happened. Noah Gragson is out at the Legacy Motor Club. Interesting enough, it was Noah Gragson himself that demanded he get released from his contract. And I'm gonna be honest here, Noah Gregson's career is fucked and not the good kind. Everywhere he goes now, Noah Gragson is going to have baggage the size of a Wendy's biggie bag, because now he's known as the driver that lost his ride because he liked an under the knee meme talking about the death of George Floyd. However, what could be coming for the Legacy Motor Club could be much, much worse. Let me explain and delve into this topic. We all know the Legacy Motor Club has been a shit show this year. They had high expectations which have not been met at all. They've been in the middle of a lame duck year ever since they announced that they would be switching from Chevrolet to Toyota in 2024. Now you have this entire Noah Gragson suspension situation, which has been downright brutal for the Legacy Motor Club. Maybe not within the cute little NASCAR niche. The industry itself has generally defended the Legacy Motor Club and their actions. Or there's the possibility that those members were forced to stay silent. Meanwhile, when you go on X, when you go in the YouTube comments on a video, it's just non-stop people defending Noah Gragson. This is something that has gotten mainstream publicity and has expanded outside the NASCAR niche, and the main community that has been talking about Noah Gregson's suspension is the American right. Matt Walsh did a video on this, Brett Cooper did a video on this. It was actually her video where I saw that there are actually a lot of NASCAR fans that are pissed off with how NASCAR and Legacy Motor Club handled this situation. And it really isn't surprising that they side with Noah Gragson and are against the Legacy Motor Club, considering the phrase, quote unquote, go woke, go broke. Basically, this is a movement where the American right decides to boycott and not support companies that do not align with their values, and it is mostly because they implement some woke policies, or there's situations like Noah Gragson getting suspended by the Legacy Motor Club. So while you might be laughing this off, I hate to break it to you, but go woke, go broke actually works. Now sure, you can say some of the things they go woke, go broke for are complete bullshit, or maybe you think they are actually extremely valid in their decision. However, it works. For example, Anheuser-Busch, whenever they partnered with Dylan Mulvaney, a transgender activist. In response, the American right treated this as their Boston Tea Party, as they dumped cans of Bud Light into the ocean or shot them up with an AR-15. Choosing to drink ultra-right beer instead of Anheuser-Busch products. And you can see that Anheuser-Busch as a company, they've pretty much been in damage control the last 3 months trying to recover from this whole issue. Their stocks have plummeted, they've been changing up their marketing, they've sold a couple beers. In fact, the Ross Chastain to Trackhouse announcement was supposed to come out in April, but it was delayed due to this controversy. So you guys are probably wondering, Nathan, what the fuck does this have to do with Legacy Motor Club and this whole Noah Gragson suspension? And that's what leads into this topic of discussion is, could Legacy Motor Club go woke, go broke? As there's really two sides to this. As the first one is the fact that Legacy Motor Club is going to be just fine. Keep in mind, Maury Gallagher basically has fuck you money. He's been funding the 42 and the 43 out of his own pockets this year, with Sunseeker Resort and Allegiant on the 42 and the 43 respectively. Then you've got the TRD check coming in, and I'm going to say this. It is going to be a really solid paycheck, considering the fact that Jimmy Johnson, a loyal Chevrolet guy that won championships and had great success with a golden bow tie over 2 decades, is going to switch his team from Chevrolet to Toyota. That right there says it all. So you can argue the Legacy Motor Club, fuck all the controversy, fuck everything coming their way. They're not exactly dependent on outside funding, and they will continue to thrive, even as likely their reputation has been destroyed from this whole movement. Remember back to Kyle Larson when he said the N-word. All of a sudden, Credit One Bank, McDonald's, and Clover decided to drop Young Money. Even more recently is the sad demise of Brandon Brown, as he collected his first checkered flag to solidify him as a victor in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Chance of Let's Go Brandon destroyed Brandon Brown's reputation because now everyone associates him as that guy that was in the whole political controversy with NASCAR. For Legacy Motor Club, I think they're going to have that same fate because now everyone's going to remember this as the race team that decided to suspend a driver for liking an under Denis meme talking about the death of George Floyd. It's not going away. The cat's out of the bag. A lot of people have labeled Legacy Motor Club the woke team in NASCAR, and I think that is going to have huge economic repercussions going forward. The first company that I expect to leave is Black Rifle Coffee, considering the fact that they are a veteran-owned coffee business. A lot of their consumers are on the right, and now they're on a team that is mostly considered woke. So I think eventually you're going to get a cultural clash, as Black Rifle Coffee is going to be more favorable towards veterans, yet you're going to have a lot of people on the right that do not like the Legacy Motor Club, and they're going to see them as woke. So eventually they're going to start pressuring the Black Rifle Coffee, saying, we're boycotting you. You're a woke company. We're going to put you in the same category as Bud Light and Target until you drop Legacy Motor Club. And once Black Rifle Coffee leaves, I think that could be a domino effect because this is probably going to get mainstream attention. Black Rifle Coffee leaving Legacy Motor Club. Legacy is now going to have an even worse reputation, which might lead more sponsors to leave. Plus, you have to take into account new sponsors, as I want to put you in the shoes of a CEO. So you want to get involved in a NASCAR. You see that NASCAR fans are passionate, they're opinionated, and they love watching racing. Would you really want to sponsor the Legacy Motor Club when you have plenty of other teams out there? Teams that don't have any controversy or political baggage with them, like Legacy Motor Club now has, as they have been considered the woke NASCAR team. I think because of the backlash and how the Legacy Motor Club handled this whole Noah Gragson situation, it is going to drive sponsors away. So because of that, I'm going to say Legacy Motor Club is financially fucked. And it's a shame because all Legacy had to do was add context to this whole issue. Seriously, why hasn't Jimmy Johnson said anything about this situation? Why aren't we hearing from the champions, the leaders of Legacy Motor Club? Because them staying silent on something that has become mainstream outside of the NASCAR bubble has made things 10 times worse. Yeah, in the long term, Legacy Motor Club is going to have this baggage the size of a Wendy's biggie bag, hindering them from getting new sponsors and also retaining current sponsors down the road. So that was a spicy first topic on Fuel Cell Full. If you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to subscribe. You don't have to, but it would be an honor to have you guys continue watching. Other than that, this is Nathan for Digital Gas House. Life's a beach, and then you drive.